is like a bit of a creepy looking building. But when you go inside of it, it'll have all of our like trophies and achievements and shit like that in there.
Yeah,
I think maybe we
museums.
should
Yeah.
move the map in there as well because we had that in our last museum. Map of the world of everything we have earned from there.
Well, I can make
What
two
do you
maps of
reckon?
the world. To be fair,
No, I
easily.
don't mind. I just thought it'd be quite a cool little idea.
Yeah. And like Nathan building another bridge across, so it's got the same aesthetic. I have bridges leading to all the islands. I was thinking like start off small as settlers, and then build a you know, like kind of build up into a kingdom eventually. Even though there's only 4 of us. Nathan built this to look like a willy, but I still think it looks like a pitchfork or something.
I thought it reminded me of like a middle finger up.
Oh yeah.
That's what I thought it was.
As you can see, my house is terrible. I just stopped being bothered about it, but I'm gonna have to start it up again.
Is that better, Connor?
Yeah, that makes much more sense now.
Yeah.
Would think of that as a lamppost. Controller today, fuck's sake.
It looks like a willy.
I think you're just being childish.
I told you Nathan would be good at building stuff. The jerk.
Yeah, what's he building? A wizard tower on the side?
Yeah, he's gonna try having. I said it'd look good if it could have smoke coming out of the top of it eventually.
Use
Cobwebs.
spider webs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a massive snowy area on that part of the map, haven't we? And now you can see one of the mansions as well in full glory
Yeah,
on
the
the
other
map.
mansion is literally, you know the map that I'd done on the top right?
Yeah.
Very top right, it just comes, it's literally just off the map.
I might go up and explore that then shortly. I should really build my house though, because it needs doing.
Well, it's like I just said to Chris, I reckon today should be the last day of it being in peaceful, and then afterwards it goes on to thingy, because everyone would have had their buildings built. Well, I've had more than enough time, haven't they?
Yeah. No, it's my own fault that I've done this. I just didn't like mine after everyone else had done theirs. I rushed mine up a bit on the first day so I could go mining, and then everyone else has turned out better than mine, so I thought, you know, I better start again, but then I've kinda gone a bit strange with it.
That heart's good better than yours.
No, it wasn't. My initial goal, I was gonna just last night I was gonna build a massive castle since I started using the king thing, but then I just thought, nah, that's just silly.
Connor, can I have that pickaxe back?
About that,
I don't know, I lost it and broke it.
I didn't lose it. I just need to remember something.
I'll turn around.
And when I turned back round, I expected.
No, it's down there, Chris. What you do after that with that news is up to you. It's in the tools chest, I think.
Thank you, sir.
That's a bit too helpful for my liking, that.
Right.
Now I feel a little better about helping you, because I know that I then mildly inconvenienced you in the end. Damn it!
What's this trail of cobble?
If you follow it, James, it takes you to his underground storage area.
Yum yum yum.
Mwah.
That's like
Why is
Lady
there a
and
bed
the Tramp.
outside your house?
Because I haven't gone inside of my house yet, and I needed to sleep yesterday. Oh. Why is there a bed on top of Chris's house? These are all questions. Also,
Well,
a nether portal.
Yeah, I saw that. You never portal in his house.
By the way,
Nuts.
we went into the nether yesterday briefly, and
I've been in
there's
it. I've seen.
yeah,
I've
the
seen,
fortress
I've seen,
straight.
I've seen.
He's seen it, right, Connor? He's seen.
Oh, did you see the thumbnail to one of my videos on Minecraft? It was just it looked like me. You were just about to go into battle. Quite funny. I think you should have a look at it at some point. Oh, behave! That nearly killed me, idiot.
Why would I want to look at it? You just told me it looks like we're going to use the battle. In the
Not
story.
you. You weren't there.
But wasn't I?
So come on then. Score predictions tonight.
2-1.
Oh, I've said that. 2-1 England.
England?
Oh. Yeah, England. I said 2-1. Croatia.
Bastard. Oh, I found watermelons. Shut up, Chris. Should we, when Nathan comes back, tell him that there's been a new law passed on to our town and that his building's actually gone over the build limit, he's got to destroy it.
Very funny.
Under Regulation 4 of...
Yeah, of Minecraft C-section. C-section. Why did I go for that one?
I just can't be bothered with building a house. It does my head in.
I enjoy it.
I do, but I can't. I'm not creative enough anymore. Especially, I've never been that good at artistic sort of stuff. Just writing stuff.
Autistic.
Ah, the joke's never been done before.
Were you joking, James?
Oh. I think he's gonna ban for you saying it because I always say it to him. He's never reacted like that before. Unless he's on his man period.
I am. Why did you say I'd stolen your pumpkins, by the way? I never touched your stupid pumpkins.
I just saw the stream and you had a pumpkin. I was like, wait, I'm the only one that's seen pumpkins so far.
Stupid pumpkins. Oh, your pumpkin.
You pumpkin stealing bastard.
I will steal 'em, bastard.
I've agreed to do a prom and I can't go see football tonight now. But I'm gonna moan about it even though I'd agreed to it.
I just wouldn't do it. Simple as that. Missing England's semi-final for a prom, that's for sure.
Kurt's only going there 'cause there's kids that are like young. He's like innocent girls. I can offer to buy them alcohol and get in their knickers, yeah.
When did he start talking like Ivan Drago?
Since now. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper, Annie.
Shut up, Chris.
Okay.
Oh, the pig's looking at the map.
This is where we're going today, boys. Follow me.
Shut up, Chris.
It wasn't me, it was a pig.
That's what I said. Shut up, Chris.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
It grows up the area. Oh, poor pig! You ever just like to look in people's chests just to be nosy?
Who? Who does?
I think Chris is the most beautiful house out of all of us now.
Liar.
Connor follows not far behind.
Why are you looking through my chest for, James?
Just don't know what to do at the minute. I just wanted to see what's in them.
Nothing.
Is being curious a crime?
Yes.
About my sexuality, I mean.
No.
I suppose when you're going into someone else's house and going through their stuff, that probably is a crime.
But we haven't declared the rules yet. The only rule we have is no tampering with each other's houses.
Ice cream, I'll have it in a minute. I'll do it myself then.
Ice cream?
Oh! Ice cream. You scream. We all scream for ice cream.
Shut up.
Why are you so mean to me, Connor?
I'm just showing off in front of James.
But for saying the word ice cream.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, James. I didn't mean to show off in front of you.
No, I said I was showing off in front of James. That's why I'm so mean to you.
Oh, stop showing off in front of me. That's kind of me to go around.
No, there's not.
Oh, yes, there is.
No, you're just round.
Oh.
There's plenty of you round. Fat jokes orchestrated by other fat men.
Hurting my feelings again.
I found a mansion. 2 mansions in one map so far.
It's good.
I know. Rains down in Africa.
Autistic Connor.
Eating all the glue.
Oh, I wanted some. So, how many Pokeball wanks have you had today, Connor?
3 so far, but it has been a slow day.
You haven't long been up.
Yeah.
Oh god. End crystal. Remember you had to build them.
Yeah. What do you mean? When we had to, we have to again?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When we had to, we've already done all this. Like, essentially, me and you could get them one trophy away from it, and then just be like, "Yeah, we're never going back on that world again."
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing you sick bastard would do.
Oh hell yeah!
I'll be one trophy away from getting in Nathan's free trial, and
Oh, I don't think we'll quite get everything done in 2 weeks.
probably not, especially since we haven't even started anything else yet other than houses, and it's already into his second day of that.
And we're not really doing anything today,
Nah,
essentially.
we're just kinda. I'm just doing another map at the minute. Just something to do.
Black Connor eating all the pies.
Black Connor covered in all the flies.
I was going to say Greece.
How do you even put up with this guy, Connor?
I don't know. I suppose it's the intercourse. Makes up for it all.
Told you not to tell him. He gets jealous.
I found a llama.
No one cares.
Oh,
Very quick. Very quick to break his heart.
he breaks it every day, Connor.
I was telling Chris a minute ago, I think it'll be a lot sooner than we think now, moving.
Really?
My mum rang the estate agent to ask how it's all going, and he accidentally let slip that the people that are buying our house, because they're renting, that they've actually moved back in with their parents so that they can move in here a bit quicker. He weren't meant to tell us that, so he sort of started to backtrack on himself, but he accidentally let that slip. Everyone's done everything what they do now. It's just a matter of the solicitors actually giving a date now. So I do think it'll be sooner than we think now.
Cool.
I said to him, I can't wait for him to go.
We all know that's a lie.
No, it's not. I can't wait for him to go.
Such a liar. I heard you saying the thing in the stream. As soon as I went off last night, I put the stream on a little bit, so I thought I'd watch it for a little bit to get myself tired. And one of the first things you said when I left, because you left yourself, and then you came back, and one of the first things you said was, "Let's go into James's house and mess around in there." and then one of the other first things you said as well is, "Let's steal his puppy." And then you're like, "Actually, no, let's not."
I had a slight feeling that he'd be on the stream at some point last night.
Well, I even said it to you, didn't I? He's
Yeah.
probably watching the stream.
I watched it for a little bit, literally only about 5-10 minutes, if that. Because you know when you first get into bed, you think, oh, right, I don't want to go to sleep quite yet. I knew I needed to, so I thought I can't watch much, but I just put something on, see what's going on. I like how you had that little kid messaging saying, "You're a good streamer." And it's like, you literally showed no consideration towards your streamers whatsoever. If Kurt joins this world, we've got to put a bed underneath the bridge. And Kurt's the troll under the bridge.
Yeah, I will put him in a swamp and he can be the frogman in the swamp.
Or we'll get a load of lily pads, put them all together, and just it's there. Lily pad island.
Third underwater temple I've found, or fourth. Seems to be a lot more things on this map than the other one. Maybe it was because the other one was made before a lot of these things got added.
Yeah, I reckon that. I think we've been very lucky on this well so far.
Let's just hope the end portal's not 400 miles away and then we'll be really lucky.
I don't care if it is quite a distance, because to me it makes it a bit of a fun adventure, doesn't it? As long as it ain't mega far.
That's really
But then if not, we can just do what we done last time though.
I think we'll do it fairly this time.
What do you mean do it fairly?
Discover it normally rather than yeah, exactly.
That'd be a lot of ender eyes going to waste.
It would. Let's do it.
Them pumpkins in the back of my house, I'm leaving at the minute, and I was thinking when we do inevitably fight the dragon, it will just stop the enders all coming onto us, won't it?
Yeah. Pins and needles. Running my sitting position.
He ain't gonna look. That looks annoying.
You say sitting or shitting?
Sitting. But sometimes when I'm on the toilet too, I get pins and needles in my feet as well. If you want to know these things.
I did.
I mean, you did ask, so I suppose. I reckon when it comes to fighting the Wither though, maybe we should just go deep underground.
Well, me and you ain't got to do that. That's for them to sort out, and only one of them can get that trophy. So one of them will have to probably go into Tutorial Island.
Nah, I think the reason I didn't get the trophy is because I died and you didn't wait till I'd got back to finish it off. I think that was the only reason I didn't get it. I don't think you have to do it at different times.
I don't know, I reckon it's whoever's got the actual last blow on it. Because you had died. I had to fight it because it was killing me as well.
I think that's what it was though. Think about it, I weren't even in the area, the health bar weren't on my screen when you killed it. So it didn't register as me even being in the fight.
I don't know, I reckon it's whoever's got the winning blow on it.
Oh, we'll just have to do it twice in this world then.
Connor, your footpath doesn't reach your front door anymore.
I know.
Bastard.
But I'm probably going to knock the house down again anyway because I don't like it again.
Don't look that bad.
If the monsters are on, I'll have to hide in someone else's house for the night.
I have got a bed on the bottom floor. You can borrow that for now.
Yeah.
I don't think
As
it looks
long as we
that bad.
sleep, it's not. I don't know. I had an idea for it, but it's thinking about it. When I keep building up now, it's not gonna look very good.
Just focus on one floor at a time. You built like both floors at the same time, basically. What you did.
Yeah, but I wanted to like know what I was gonna do with my house before I started
I did it with
building
mine. I just
things.
fucking winged it. Just what looked good and what don't.
Hmm.
Feel like you did.
It's nice to know that we could set fire to one of the mansions and we'd still have one left.
We're not gonna set fire to any.
I know. I might just move into the mansion. Fuck you guys.
This is my house. Took me ages to build.
There's another one. There's another one looks exactly like his house. Well,
I built that one also in case I wanted a summer house.
yeah, one's my winter house and one's my summer house. I
If
can't
anyone
wait
tells you
for
different, they're lying.
Chris's house.
Why my house?
Because you're a bastard.
Is that the only reason?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like you.
Don't like you either. I don't like you either. I love you.
Okay, that's pretty gay.
You're
Even
pretty
by gay Chris's standards, that's gay.
Damn, that's gay.
I don't like cricket.
Oh no.
Should have played Trivia Pursuit.
Maybe.
I thought the law and the law won.
I fought your mum and your mum won.
What? Let's get
Isn't that
an
funny?
opening.
You can tell that's getting out now because we're still playing World War II when we did that, when that happened. On winter quarantine, so that's how long ago that is.
Or is it that old?
It
Winter
is.
Quarantine. Is that the
Yeah, the one that's after Chinatown. That's made
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. The one based off Chinatown, isn't it?
Yeah.
You guys give me a nervous twitch.
No, we're not using Twitch. We're using YouTube to stream. See.
That's it. I'm burning it down. I'm burning everything down.
Burn my house down while you're there.
Oh, you want me to? No. It's no fun when you want me to do it.
If you want to deconstruct my house while I'm here, do it.
But it's no fun when you want me to do it.
Do it.
No. There's a flint and steel in my, one of my drawers. You do it.
I will. Although there's not enough wood now for it all to burn down like it would have done before.
Didn't quite work like I planned it to.
What were you planning to?
Nothing. Barbra Streisand.
Nee, 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 nee. Nee, nee. Ooh.
Stick that. Stick that. That's it, 16. Is that fairly right?
I don't want that. I want to know the score in the fifth set.
Oh, it doesn't mean it's going
Yeah,
to
well.
be an easy game. Don't talk like an absolute cunt.
Anderson. And Anderson's up 15-4.
We can't be up 15-40. If you eat up, it'd be 40.
He's got one, not too big, eh?
Yay, Pepperami likes my comment on their Facebook page.
Eh? Come on.
My claim to fame.
My comment was 3 lions, because they told me to write it.
No.
I'm quite impressive when I say it out loud. But hey, what about that airline food?
Figure on the first set, and the second set, and 90 on the next 3.
Oh, I think it's very harsh. I think those caterers work really hard.
Well done, Anderson.
Getting old now. So we should build like a mini lighthouse, considering we've got this little dock, and use nether bricks so that it's constantly on fire. You know, just like where the light is.
Maybe. Oh, let me build it where my house is, and I can build a lighthouse, man.
Right then, if you wanna.
Sounds like quite a task though to build a round lighthouse in a square builder.
Ain't got to be a round lighthouse.
But if anyone can do it, it's Nathan.
It's yes, exactly.
I can't wait for us to have more kind of buildings in between the houses, because at the minute, with all the torches down, yeah, it's all lit up. Probably stop mob spawning and all that, but it will look better when it's...
Once Kurt builds his house there.
Kurt's not welcome to this world.
Nah, we should welcome him to the world so we can burn his house down when he's done it. And then not let him into the world. Or write nasty messages in his house again. Like Kurt's scared of his mum that was on the on his house for ages.
You never deny it, though.
To be fair, I'm scared of his mum as well.
She came in like a hurricane.
Hurricane Gale.
Your dad's gonna be up in 27 million hours.
I found something strange.
In your neighbourhood.
No, it's like a structure in the water and there's a torch in it, a redstone torch.
What?
Yeah, I don't quite know where it is, and I think I found a village as well. near it, but it's weird structure. I don't know. Can't quite explain it. I'm gonna have to break through it to get into it.
You sure it's not an igloo?
Might be an igloo, but it's on the water.
Did he call it a igloo again?
No, I called it an igloo, you idiot.
It definitely sounds like you've been saying igloo.
Only to you it does. You racist fucker.
It's you that's saying it.
I'm not racist. I just don't like people that aren't white.
There goes
not
my
racist.
stream. There's a bed in it.
Everybody. Yeah, it's an igloo.
There you go, Connor. You've got a new house.
Yeah.
It's night time. Go to sleep, Connor.
I can't get up.
It is only the semis, to be fair.
I can't get up.
God, this guy's like...
Ooh. Yay! Damn it, if I die now, I'm spawning back here. Me tea, I forgot about me Bruno.
Nothing becomes between a Yorkshire man and his tea.
Where are you now, Chris?
I'm harvesting wood.
I'm assuming we're not sleeping then, I'll get back up.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
Well, it is
there. I think
coming
the
up
sun's
daytime.
actually rising.
Yeah.
Why is there an igloo then just floating on the water, not actually on ice or land or anything? It's properly just
Don't know.
floating
Did you
on
meet
top
the
of
polar
water.
bear that I met?
I met a polar bear. I don't know if it was the same one, but it wasn't in the same area, so I'm going to surmise it was a different one.
Maybe it's a second cousin of his.
Maybe.
Right.
When creating
guess we've
backstories
seen-
goes too far.
Oh, it never goes too far, does it, Chris?
Chris doesn't create backstories.
He just makes
I agree.
stories.
I create 4 novels.
Oh, there's a bunny rabbit swimming in the sea between our house and Chris's old island. Which I'm struggling. I'll help you!
By killing you and eating your flesh.
He didn't drop no flesh.
Oh. He didn't drop no.
He was a-
He didn't drop no
Ghost
flesh.
bunny?
That's a line I never thought I'd hear. He didn't drop any flesh.
It's a ghost bunny.
Are you in a village? Shut up,
Oh, Chris,
fatty.
Chris is just looking at his penis like...
Okay, well, so why can't I trade with you? What are the green ones now?
Bastards.
It's the little things in life.
No, I'm being serious. You've got green villages.
I had another one of
And you
those
can't-
moments last night, James. I'm sorry for interrupting you, Chris, but I need to tell him before I forget. You know when you're like absolutely knackered, and I had Rick and Morty on in the background, and something just got said, and I was just laughing my head off while we were in bed. It was a Vindicator episode, which I'm not a big fan of, to be honest with you. But they just say something like, "Do you know where something is?" And Rick just quickly says, "My balls," and I don't know, it just caught me off guard while I laid there in bed, and I was just laughing for ages.
It's like that shut the fuck up about Moon Men.
Yeah.
Like, we both watched that episode before and never really noticed it. I think we'd just just woken up and we've both fallen asleep and we both was like, oh my god, like, wetting up. Shut the fuck up about me, man. It just caught us that one, didn't it?
Just because we're half asleep. Anyway, it happened to me again.
I was in the original, Chris's original island.
I wish he'd stayed on his island. We shouldn't be allowed in immigration at this point.
No. Poor Chris. He's my least favourite immigrant.
Oh! Nearly died.
Also, I saw you doubting me that I had done the map properly. I don't think James has done it properly.
No, there was a little dot on it, you know, that looks like resembles the areas that haven't been uncovered yet, and it was really, like, obvious. So, well, like, is that a tiny little dot that is missed?
Bastard. It's how it was meant to be.
Well, it didn't look right, okay?
So I wonder if on the map, where our house is built, it's like a massive square. I wonder if that's just to let you know where your bed is. Because you can see Nathan's house on it. And it's nowhere near as big as Thingy's. Or is that? No, it won't be Chris's.
Well, I can tell you that now, can't I, if it's about the bed, because my bed's here now.
It's just weird, isn't it? Like, it doesn't actually... My house isn't that big. According to that, it's as big as the whole island.
Yeah, it does. I don't know where it is. Maybe that's just the initial spawn point that it shows you.
Yeah, could be that.
We tend to just
You
build
can
wherever
clearly
we
see the
initially
mansion
spawn.
in the map, though, can't you?
Yeah, you can see the one on this one as well, so we're gonna have decent records of where both things are. By the way, it's worthwhile at some point for everyone to go and pick each of the maps up, because then when you create another map there at a later date to explore, you'll have the whole map uncovered. It happened with me and Map Zero that you completed, James. I once I'd picked yours up and put it back and then started a new Map Zero myself, it was all uncovered for me. So I didn't have to do it again.
Chainmail.
JD Shen.
Ah, thank you.
James.
Ah. Thank you, Chris. You've gone up a rank in my books. Just still bottom.
I figured out that Nathan had played Minecraft 10 hours in a row yesterday. 10 straight hours of Minecraft with the odd cigarette break.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. From when I put him on the world during us watching the match, and then he didn't really stop playing it all night, did he? Till 4:30 in the morning. I mean, I played on it for a good 6 hours straight as well, but I kept going off every so often for bits and bobs.
I can get Nathan an achievement. I've built a jukebox,
Okay.
so all he has to do is put a disc that already is in it, back in it.
Righty-ho.
Because I'm nice like this.
Ouch. Ouch. Right.
Really, James?
I don't want to set the world on fire.
I do.
He did ask us to earlier.
By the way, don't let my chest burn though, will you?
Oh, can they burn?
Yes.
Oh, they'll be safe by cobblestone, because cobbles don't set on fire, does it? Oh shit, I've set Nathan's house on fire!
That'd be funny.
In a misfortune event.
I like how he's done his roof.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm gonna try replicating it in my house, but I'm not as good as that, so...
No, how I've got mine's about as best as I can get it.
Yeah, I've never been good at building roofs. I've just kind of go for the tiled look, but...
Well, that's kind of what I've done. I've got a little bit of a thingy, slope, and then that's about it, and flat from the top.
Slope, that's a racial term. I'll not be having any of that on my stream.
Shut the fuck up, asshole.
All three of your houses looked a lot better than mine, so I had to make a change.
Or even Chris's.
Yeah, my old house.
Your old house was quite fugly.
It's just because I used one material for it all. That was the problem with it. If I had the exact same house but I'd used various materials, it'd have probably looked alright. But I kind of just threw it up, didn't I, with one style of wood and then left it like that. It was a rush job. Time is it? 5:45.
Quarter
Not
to
long.
6.
I'll be leaving here in about 10-15 minutes.
Where you going to watch it?
North Star. I can't trust myself.
Can't trust yourself for what?
Flint and steel.
I had flint and steel, and I was standing on Chris's pure wooden structure. I
So you
couldn't
well
trust
imagine-
myself. I had to give it to Chris. The
Tell you what
temptation.
I'll build an house and a lighthouse, kind of beacony area on top of it. And I've done. Have it go up into like some sort of a tower structure, and then have the light at the top.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said. If I was you, I'd have Netherrack at the very
Yeah,
top.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
And then that'll constantly be a big fire. You'd always notice it from a distance, wouldn't we?
Yeah, which can help us to get back like that massive tree used to on the old world.
Yeah. The only thing is, Like, you just don't want it to look too ugly, because
No, I want to. I'm probably gonna.
essentially all our
come on it
houses
again
do
at
actually
some
look quite
point.
nice here, don't they?
Yeah, yours do. Yeah, that's why I need to redevelop mine a bit. It took me longer to knock the other house down than it did to build it. That's how bad it was.
Do you reckon Kurt's the most proud Barnsley person there is?
Nah, a lot of people like that are proud to be from Barnsley. James, it's quite a common thing. It's just that the only person from Barnsley that you know other than Kurt is me, really, and I detest the place.
Well,
You've been quite lucky to know me and not some of the other pricks that are from here.
Well, to be fair, whenever I hear Nathan talk about it, he doesn't rave on about it as much.
Oh no,
Fucking
that's true.
Ian don't. But every time Kurt gets a chance to bring up Barnsley, he does.
Yeah. But it is quite common for people. I'm proud to be from Barnsley, or I'm proud to be from Yorkshire, but it's a shithole. Most of Yorkshire's a
That's what they have,
shithole.
don't they? Yorkshire pride.
Yeah, most Yorkshire's a shithole. Most of it. There's some nice places. I'll not deny there is. Usually where there isn't any people, and all of Barnsley's definitely a shithole.
See, I like the fact that I'm basically like southwest London, all that.
For now.
I'll always be a Londoner at heart.
But you're not a Londoner.
Londoner. You are a Londoner. at
See, I'd
heart.
be happy what you are. You're not quite a Londoner, but you're close enough to know all the
Close to
culture and shit, so... You know, the stabbing and raping and murdering culture that's
And
prevalent
pillaging.
down there. Yeah. And terrorism. Why you say it like that?
Do you like what I've done in front of the thingy, by the way?
One moment, I just need to... I
Front of
forgot
the
what I'm
map.
trying to create. The front of the map.
I've built like a nice little long
Yeah.
pathway with lights there to light it all up.
Yeah, that is nice. Yeah.
I was just about to put my pickaxe in there. So has it changed? Is that blob there, or is it what we reckon then? Is it the spawn blob? Blob.
No, it's still there for me. I think it's got to be the spawn point. Or maybe it's because there's a massive buildings being built here, so it's kind of just all merged and looks like that. I don't know.
Yeah, but you can quite visibly see Nathan's house on that. When you look very close to it, you
Yeah.
can quite tell, because Nathan's house is a different colour, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
right on the edge where that is. Nathan's is that pink colour. I don't know.
That's
Chris's
where
ain't that
Chris's
big.
house is, but yeah, it's where his house is though, where that
Yeah,
mass
Chris
is.
isn't that big, because that thing looks bigger than the mansions, or about the
Fuck's
same
sake.
size.
Couldn't you have
and-
knocked the windows out as well? Half job, James.
Hey,
Looks
I've done a flint and
ridiculous, that.
steel. I flint and steeled and ran away.
It's a shit. Chris, do you know if you silk touch windows, will you get the glass panes back?
I'm not 100% sure.
Can I borrow your pickaxe and try it out? Don't break them, James, for a minute. James, fuck's sake. I was just asking that.
Yes,
Yeah,
it does.
can I borrow that to get the windows back?
No.
Please.
No.
I asked nicely.
Can I borrow it?
Yes, mate.
James had no space left. Yee!
I've got loads of space.
How come it let me pick it up then?
I don't know.
Host,
I've got 1, 2,
server
3,
host.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces on me.
Probably the server host.
What's that got to do with anything? James literally stood on the item for ages.
I even was walking around in circles thinking, come on, pick it up. I mean, I was just going to give it to you anyway.
I know, but it felt better from my perspective to just get it off you and pretend I was victorious in something. I'm being more indecisive than Chris now at the beginning of the game.
God.
It's rubbed off on me, giggity.
I'll rob something for you in a minute. Ugh. Why you gotta make sure everything's so gay, Connor?
It's 2018 and everything is gay.
Do you know how your house is like right now? If you come here and look at it, Connor, it don't look too bad. In all honesty, I know it's really small at the minute, but if you were to do something with it, I don't think it looks too bad.
Maybe not. Maybe the entrance is alright.
Oh no, the cow jumped through the window!
No, the cow's dead.
I have nothing to do with it, I swear. That Chris. His whole nation isn't in this World Cup anymore.
Neither will ours be by the end of the night.
Shut the fuck up, you unpatriotic bastards.
I'm not unpatriotic, James. You were the fucking you were the one saying we were gonna go out ages ago, telling everyone that they shouldn't be happy about it, about getting through.
I didn't say not to be happy about it. I said everyone's just jumping too quick into it as we're going to the final and shit like that. Like, take each game as it comes.
It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. James is coming home.
Chris has a whole week of 3 AM start soon.
Oh dear, that's gonna rupture the system a little bit, isn't it?
No.
He gets brought into it quite slowly, to be fair. I mean, next week he has 2 3 AMs. He's working same schedule as me for the next 2 weeks. 2 3 AMs, then 3 5 AMs, then 2 days off, and then a whole week of 3 AMs. So what time will you be waking up for them?
Probably 2.
What time will you be leaving your house?
2:30.
Well, same time as me. You're gonna be walking it, or are you gonna get a lift?
Probably a lift.
You can get your granddad at 2 o'clock in the morning to drive you to work.
Yep.
Think really?
Yeah.
Lucky bastard.
Yes, I am.
That's what happens when you get people like you, James.
Bastard.
Back in a moment, friends.
I'm probably going off in a minute.
Okay, I'll see you later then
Is
if
he-
you do.
Who's he talking to? He said friends.
Mwah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go get ready.
Oh, okie dokie, mate.
I'll probably speak to you after the game.
Okie dokie.
Alright, see you later.
Toodaloo.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Oh, ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
What?
I have to waste your silk touch pickaxe now to dig myself out of this mud.
Well, I honestly didn't do it. I'll give you one guess.
You?
No, he's no longer here.
That really puts you in the main suspects thing. To be fair, I've got a stream, I can just have a look in a short while who did it. You bastards.
Exactly. I've been working on my roof. How does that look?
That's nice.
I'm gonna go one up again on the oak planks around, so it's not gonna be a whole massive window.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So it will look something like this. 1 minute.
I'm gonna have to go in a moment though, so you might have to do that another time.
Yeah, that's fine. So it'll look like that.
Yeah.
And then obviously windows. Get out my bed.
Ooh, a bed.
Give my bed back. I will kill you, Connor.
No. No. Wait, you're actually gonna kill me, don't do it.
Then give me my thing back.
I've got your bed right here. Oh, that was less explosive than I expected it to be.
Pardon?
I thought beds were supposed to explode when you placed them in the nether.
That's if you sleep in them, I think.
Oh.
Sleep in it and find out.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Now that I've lost my bed.
It's probably not a good idea to go back into your house like this, is it? Oh, I'm not tired. You can have my bed. Here.
Yeah, it's only if you sleep in the nether it explodes.
Here you go.
I like my red bed, not this bloody black bed.
You should probably flip the sheets though. Many diarrhea and semen excrements.
I don't
Anyway,
want to take it back.
on that bombshell, I think it's time to
Stay tuned for Dragon Ball Z.
stay tuned next time when I throw my own manure at Christopher.
What a surprise. Okay, go on in, log off.
Well, once again I haven't got an house.